Hey guys, today is January 16th, 2023. So I've been talking about this coming pi variant for a while now. It actually doesn't exist yet, but it's the Greek letter that comes after Omicron, and that's how they name the variants of COVID according to the Greek alphabet. So the next one will be pi. Or they might say another subvariant of Omicron, but when they change the actual name, it's going to be pi. The predictive programming, especially from this movie, suggests that it's going to occur in the year of the water tiger, obviously with the tiger in the ocean and the boy. And we're right at the end of the year of the water tiger. I mean, January 21st is the very last day, New Year's Eve, on the Chinese New Year. And you know what? That's the date that I think it's going to occur. I think they're going to publicly announce the pi variant on January 21st, because what I'm about to show you makes a hell of a lot of sense according to Decode 2, what they're showing us, and a scene in Back to the Future. So I looked back to try to find the very first public statements made about the illness outbreak, which turned out to be COVID in China. And I can't find anything earlier than Tuesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. So this says December 30th, but because China is ahead and half of the world, their time difference, December 31st is when it was reported in China. And that makes a lot of sense with this Decode 2 scene, the party favor being blown. In the same scene, they have the Chinese yin-yang representing China and the fireworks. But that's going to come into play again because this is multi-layered. And this is going to come into play for the pi variant. As I showed before, this symbol represents the lowercase pi symbol, and the uppercase is in his teeth. And right out of the teeth, where the pi symbol is, comes the party favor. And once again, representing New Year's Eve with the pi variant, year of the tiger, this Baron Samedi character touches the girl with the tiger on her back. Chinese yin-yang. This time, instead of the actual New Year's Eve for the world, it will be New Year's Eve in China, the Chinese New Year's Eve. Also, as I said before, his nose represents the triangle, which is the delta symbol. And we see the circle representing Omicron on his chin. And this tiger on their back also represented the Delta variant, because that came out of India and their national animal is the tiger. And it also represents South Korea because their national animal is also the tiger and their flag is the yin-yang. Now I want to show you another new discovery that I made that also lines up with January 21st. It's right there. See, as I said, the party favor comes out of the tooth, which represents that hidden pi symbol. And it also has like a trumpet sound at the same time. I'll play it back. And I think that's also a clue. So those notes that play when the party favor is blown, they're the notes C and D. Actually, technically, they're C5 and D5, which just means it's the fifth octave on a piano. But I think that's a clue because C is the third letter and D is the fourth letter. But when you listen to it, you see the second note plays twice as long. So we have 2 4s, 344 days remaining on January 21st. So C represents number 3, D represents number 4. but it's played twice as long. So that little clue to that sound could be a hidden code for 344. So these images are from the movie Back to the Future. This is when Doc discovered time travel for the very first time, but he sent his dog Einstein to go into the future 1 minute. So he arrived at 1:21. He left at 1:20. And it was still 1:20 to him because it was instantaneous, but he actually arrived 1 minute later into the future. But this stopwatch that was inside the DeLorean also has the uppercase pi symbol hidden in the design on the outer edge. And you know what's interesting? The dog's actual name was Tiger. And you guys seen the movie? It takes 1.21 gigawatts to travel through time. And the DeLorean was also made on January 21st. So you got all these 1-to-1s, and you got a dog named Tiger traveling through time the first time. So January 21st is New Year's Eve on the year of the tiger. So look up Back to the Future 9/11. This movie, it has been decoded. There was symbolism and things pointing to 9/11, the events that happened. So who's to say they're not encoding another event for January 21st, the last day of the year of the tiger? So this could be another clue. The car arrives freezing cold, ice all around it. That could signify the month of January. Again, this is right after Einstein or Tiger comes back traveling through time. And I wonder if this has anything to do with the scene too, radiation symbol. And one last clue that could relate to pi is because Albert Einstein, as his dog was named Einstein, well, he was born on March 14th. And what is March 14th? It's official Pi Day, the mathematical Pi Day. So like I said, we got 5 days left till the 21st. iPet Goat 2 and Back to the Future have already shown us events before they happen. So if I decoded it correctly, we're going to be hearing about the Pi variant on the Chinese New Year's Eve, January 21st. We'll see. I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.